Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So in this video, I'm going to go over how to hire top talent overseas, also known as virtual assistants. So I'm going to be going over the easiest and most efficient way to hire these virtual assistants, and also known as VAs, which I'll refer to them as VAs in this video. So just so you guys know. So these VAs, right, they help out a lot more than just, little daily tasks, right? They help out with, depending on your training, right? They can help out with the full appointment setting, process, automation process, client outreach process, and everything like that, right? Strictly for a company, right? They're very, very useful, and I'll get into specifically the specifics of what they can do, and things like that, right? So why even hire overseas? So hiring virtual assistants overseas will help you a lot more than you think, right? From, as I said before, small, right, granular daily tasks, all the way to actually booking the meetings to your calendar for you to close. VAs will help you a lot, right? Just in general. And again, it's just an extra hand that can overall change the outcome of your business. Now, let's just get into how to actually set up your virtual assistants and overall go over the things they can actually do for your business and how they can help overall. So we use virtual assistants from the Philippines specifically that do outreach for us and book tons of meetings for our company, right? As I said, I'll go through this whole list, but specifically the task that our virtual assistants have been given is going to be setting appointments for us to close, for my marketing company. Now, let's just get into, the hiring, the training, and overall booking and, overall process of why these virtual assistants are so valuable. Now, the types of jobs that these VAs can handle, right? I'll go through this list, very briefly. Email management, filtering, right? This could be, filtering through lead lists, whatever it is. Setting up and managing your social media accounts, right? Twitter, this can be Twitter. You can have your, virtual assistants be trained and, go over, sending out messages to, potential prospects, whatever it is, or Instagram, Facebook, whatever your training, involves. Customer service support, your actual clients, kind of keeping in contact with the clients, so you don't have to, right? The whole point of virtual assistants is, so you can better work on your company rather than work in your company, right? You have the full thing automated with virtual assistants. And again, it's just going to be easier process for you to grow and scale your company. And again, right, I'll skim through this a little bit. Bookkeeping, website maintenance, let's see, creating and managing your newsletters if you have any newsletters, email lists. With the proper training, they can, run your Facebook ad. They can do your search engine optimization, keyword research for your clients, anything like that, right? And again, I'm going to show you exactly what our training looks like for one of our tasks. But the really, really, really important thing that I really want to go over is your training, right? These virtual assistants, they're like blank slates, right? So it's just picture like a dry erase board, right? There's nothing on there. You have to write down instructions or standard operating procedures for them to follow. And that's just going to make the whole process a lot easier. The easier your training is to comprehend, the easier or the more results you're going to get with your virtual assistants. Now, in order to hire your VAs, you're going to head over to onlinejobs.ph, right? And again, this is just a website that we get the most high quality, right? Because we've tested before, right? As you can, tell by the thumbnail, we've tested on Upwork, we've tested on Fiverr, we've tested on many other platforms, but onlinejobs.ph helps us a lot. So this is just a little bit of a, I guess an example or just the process for you to actually get into onlinejobs.ph. If you want this document as well, right, obviously we go over the instructions of what to do. It'll be in the description below. All right, so you're going to be on the home page. Once you're on the home page, you're just going to make an account. And once you make your account, you're going to go over to post a job, right? I have it over here, post a job, right? So let's go back. Now, this is the page you'll be making your job posting, right? Your job listing. And, this kind of just goes over, the free to paid version. So with the free account, right, just like it is for the $70 a month, sector, you can have 3 jobs per month. You can post 3 jobs per month. The only caveat with that is that you can only hire a limited amount of people with the free version. And you can only see and talk to certain people, a certain amount of people with the free account. But with the $70 a month account, which I do advise you guys purchasing, it's going to be very, very helpful for you. You can have unlimited amount of people. You can talk to unlimited amount of people. You can hire unlimited amount of VAs. But again, you can still have only 3 jobs per month, which, I mean, again, right, depending on your task, you won't have to, publish 3 job postings, job listings for one task. You would just have different tasks. Next month, once you kind of, have more tasks set up for your company, get those 3 out, and we can go from there. Now, let me just go here and show you guys the process of posting a job. So you're going to have the job information section, kind of just the information you're going to put, everything here. And I have this, again, you guys are going to have this document, at your expense. So you can just kind of see and you kind of fill in the information here. It's already done for you. Now the job title, what I would do is I would just put the task that you want to set. So if you scroll back up here, you can copy any of these. Okay, let's go back. You can copy any of these, right? If you want customer service support, website maintenance, whatever it is, right? These virtual assistants will have it covered no matter what. They have certain skills, but again, as I said before, you're gonna want to build up some training for them and for them to understand, exactly what they need to do exactly to the dot, right? So as an example, right, for us, we use our virtual assistants as appointment setters, right? Because they're easier to train, right? We have our training already set for them. So for that, we do, as an example of the job title, sales and appointment setting. For type of employment, any. For the job description, this is what we would do. This is the framework that we use. So we are currently seeking dynamic and dedicated individuals to join our team as whatever task you have. So as our task, it would be appointment setting, whatever it is of appointment setters, with a focus of utilizing whatever platform you're going to do for outreach. Obviously, this is customizable. You can say whatever platform you're going to be doing it on. If you need someone to run Facebook ads and you're going to train them, platform for Facebook, for Google, for TikTok, whatever it is, this is all customizable. But this is just a good framework to go by. The primary responsibility of this role involves whatever task you have through proactive communication on whatever platform you're going to have it on. To assess your suitability for this position, we request that you send us a voice memo. Now, the reason why we ask the virtual assistants to send over a voice memo is because if their accent is a very strong accent, then they're not going to be able to comprehend your instructions very easily. Nor if something happens with their service or whatever it is, you're not going to be able to comprehend them. So we do ask them to send a voice memo through Vukaroo or Google Drive, whatever it is. It's just going to be easier because if they have an accent you can understand, it'll be easier overall for communication purposes. And that's pretty much it, right? Thank you. Now for the wage and salary, again, this is just an example, right? You guys can do whatever you want. We have $500 per month, but please do keep in mind, right? Don't let that $500 a month scare you. You set the requirements, right? You physically set the requirements. So, for us, I would say, let's just say our appointment setters or, our virtual assistants that we help them with appointment setting, they have to hit a certain quota of messages or meetings booked, or qualified meetings booked, whatever it is, in order to actually receive that payment. So at the end of the day, you're going to make more money working, you're going to make more money, after hiring them, right? You're going to make more money. You're going to make, let's just say you make an X amount, you're going to pay them out of that X amount, but you wouldn't make more money otherwise, right? Without them. That's kind of the point I'm trying to get across. Desired, number of hours per week. This is all up to you. This is 8 hours per day, 7 days per week, 56 hours. For the email section, put in your email. For the contact person, put you. For the 3 skills, again, this is kind of just up to you and what your task needs to be. Put your tasks here. For appointment setting, it would be appointment setting, sales, and scheduling, right? Because that's their main tasks they're going to have to perform. Now, launch the posting, right? So it's as simple as filling out this information, submit for a review, and then once it's reviewed, you're going to get the go ahead and you're going to start getting applicants like this, right? I would say maybe around one or 2 days, you'll start getting, responses, and you can go and hire your virtual assistants from there. Now, with the actual training, right, this is a very brief example of our training for appointment setting, right? So setting up your training for your virtual assistants is a very simple process, especially because, I'm showing you guys how to do it right now. And again, as I said, this example will be covering appointment setting. Your training should look something very similar to this. It should have a similar framework, right? And the framework is like this. How much the compensation will be. So obviously, if you're going to do commission, make a video on that, whatever it is, and I'll show you guys how I did that. And this is for specifically for appointment setting, but you guys kind of get the gist. How to target prospects, how to message prospects, how to book in a meeting, right? And again, what I'm trying to get across to you guys is that you want this to be very descriptive, and you want them to ask very minimal questions. You want them to get this done and perform the task that they need to actually perform. Now, this is the training that we have, just the onboarding process for my company, Borks. So they're gonna watch the full video to understand how much they're gonna get paid. They're gonna watch this video to understand how to find prospects and message the leads. And then they're gonna watch this video to understand how to book in the call. Keep in mind, these are videos on my YouTube.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
They're going to go over the compensation. But again, keep in mind, right, these are also unlisted, so no one can see them. This is just so that if they click on the link, whoever has that link can view that video. Let's go back here. And again, that's pretty much it, right? I just wanted to go over how to hire virtual assistants and overall the results and the amount of effort that you can take off your plate by getting virtual assistants onboarded to your company. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching.